My Lord the Bishop Emeritus, allow me adopt the protocol as laid by our CEO earlier on to save time. I'll be very brief, and I thank our MC for inviting us. I hope not in the capacity of a candidate. It may divert the attention which has brought us here today. I'm also here to be part of this event, and this morning I shared my Eulogy message on X platform at about 11. You can access it, and it's what I'm going to talk about very briefly. One, Pope Francis visited Uganda in 2015. When he visited Uganda, one of his messages while here, he emphasized the issue of peace and justice. That concerns me very much, who is part of the Legal Fraternity and also is a member of Uganda Law Society. Two things come in here. One is a visit to Uganda. Uganda is one of the low developing countries. The Pope is regarded, and it has been said already, as one of the top leaders in this world. So we are having the top coming to the low people. That signifies humility, that signifies service, and that signifies people-centeredness. What does this reflect in our profession and in our justice system? Today we are having problems of judicial overreach, where people are using judicial offices to show power, and they forget about the people they serve. We have instances of people rotting on remand in prisons. They've been there for years. Some even exceed the time they are supposed to serve if found guilty. That is a very worrying situation. Are we serving the people? We are having a situation where somebody uses his power as a judge to complain, prosecute, convict, and sentence. That is judicial overreach. We are having a situation where a public office is being called a home. Someone is home. You invite people to attend a public event in a public venue, and you tell them, this is my home, I decide what to do. That is judicial overreach. We are telling our leaders in the judiciary, imitate the Pope. The judiciary is having a theme, people-centered justice. What does it mean? Are we just talking about it? Do the people reflect that justice in them? We are having so many high court circuits being opened up today, even in areas where they don't deserve. Are we focused, or we are preparing for other personal benefits? Let's imitate the Pope. If you are talking about people-centered justice, let's have a proper justice system. The second is fairness in decision-making. We are having a problem where every process in our systems is upside down. Appointment of judicial officers done without due regard to seniority, integrity, competence. We feel burdened and cry every day to see that some judges are retiring at high court level, yet the quality of justice they deliver should be up in the Supreme Court. And we see others whose impact we don't feel rising every day and night. That is not something fair. We need to address these issues. Today, we talk about a radical bar. Jet comes here and speaks to accountability, speaks to service delivery, and is tagged radical. If that is the new meaning of radical, then more radicals are coming. And very many are going to become radical because we can never keep quiet on accountability. We can never be silenced on service delivery. I conducted a survey in our campaigns of judgments that have not been delivered. The feedback I got is worrying. There are judgments that have lasted more than 5 years, not delivered. Some lawyers even gave me information. The parties who represented are all now dead. The judgment is not yet what? Out. What justice? People-centered justice. Is that people-centered justice? Where decisions are rendered when the beneficiaries are deceased? Where is the accountability? These are the issues we must speak to seriously. We are in a situation where MPs are rewarded 100 million each and all the powers to be acquired. No one will demand accountability, how the money is appropriated, and they tell us in national referral hospitals, no medicine. So where is this money being rewarded coming from? So what we learn from Pope Francis' experience is critical. We need to speak to accountability. We need to speak to peace. We need to speak to justice. Radicalism is growing because things are upside down. We cannot have a system where the entire family is full of judicial officers. How do they qualify? Is it that one family that qualifies? We need to know how God blessed that family to be the only one what? Qualifying, and how he cast others. Just give us the transparent system and we know. That is what we are demanding. And we are saying these issues will never be silenced until they are addressed. So what we are learning from the Pope is, if you are speaking to peace and justice, if you are talking about people-centered justice, let us not just use our mouth, but what we are doing is the opposite. We need to feel it. We need to see it in action. I thank you very much. And my prayer is, God gave us a very good Pope. He has served his legacy. He has left it. The rest is for us who are remaining. We have to continue and demand accountability and functional systems. Thank you so much.